my first live stream, right? All okay. So there were some few technicalities and everything. Let's go now. So you can see a few days, you can say last week, I posted one of the cheat sheets regarding value.compare function, and many people wanted to learn more about it. So I thought I should make a carousel again, and then figured out it was not the best choice. Then I started recording the video, only to find I was just speaking my screen. So let's go. And my first live stream again, so not a problem. So here, one of the again underutilized function which many people doesn't know is value.comparer function. And you can see here, I have used this function lot many times. And you can check out here. This was Omit's challenge last week, and you can see I have solved this challenge and used value.comparer function, right? And then you can again see here that was Crispo's challenge, and here I shared again one of my tricks here with value.comparer function. And always I have been using it with table.group function. I will be sharing more about it today. And then Excel BI challenge, and this was one of the challenges where we need to make, you can say, month by maximum way running total. So you can see here I've again used this value.comparer function. And again, a few days back, this was again one of the challenges, and I have used here value.comparer function. And again, similar here, you can see here I have used partition function, table.partition. I will share a few tricks of that function as well. So yeah, time to time I have been utilizing this function a lot many times. So when to use it and when to not. So I am going with one of the examples. You can see here we have got the sales data, right? And what we need to figure it out is we want to make a report here directly. Got it? So you can check out. We have got this wise sum total by month. Got it? So that's the thing we all want. And what I am going to do is I have imported the data into Power Query directly. The sales data. You can import it from any other source directly from SQL or anywhere. Got it? So now the simple way to group is see first what we can do. This is the date, this is the sales. So what I need to figure it out is month, right? So let's go. I am going to share my UI approach. That is very simple. You can come here, add total, add column, and then simply come here, month and name of month, right? Let me rename them month name. And then what I'm going to do is instead of month name, I am just simply renaming it to month only. And then again going back, or let's say our work is done here, and then I need to extract the first three characters. That's what I wanted. So going to extract here, extract first characters, and then simply the three count, right? So I have extracted the short names of the months, and then I can come here, right click and group by total cells. That is sum total of cells. Yeah, I have grouped right. Now the problem comes here. The data isn't sorted. Got it? So I can come here, then sort the data, but it is just 366 days. What might happen if there are longer dates? So it will take a lot of time for us to sort the data. So instead of sorting so many rows, what I can do is I can sort just these many rows, right? They have got only 10 or 12 rows. So what can I do? So if I just simply sort this way, you will see here my data is sorting haphazardly, right? Because it is sorting based on the character wise, you can say text wise. So that's not an option for us. So what can we do? So here we can come here, add column, and simply date, and here we can say month name, month. Or because we don't need this column as well, so what can I do is I am just simply going to transform this and then say month, right? So I've extracted the months. Then I'm going to delete these two steps. And then what can I do is month, date, and then group by. And then I can select for total cells, sum, and then cells. Yeah, I have grouped my data. You can see now all I need to do is I'm going to sort this way. My months are arranged, and that's it. I can now delete it. You can see here I've got my report ready, right? So this is generally the approach we normally use in our day-to-day life, going with the UI and everything. So these are so many steps, right? So can we reduce them? Before going to share my main approach with table.group by with the value.compare function, so let me share one of the ways we can use table.partition function, because that is again one of the functions that is being underutilized. So what does table.partition function says? Let me type it here. You can see here. It wants the table name, then the columns, that is my date column, right? The only reason which I for which I don't use this function lot many times, the reason being it just focuses only on one column. If I have this column, just see, I have selected two columns right here. It doesn't support. So table.partition function has got one limitation, that is it just support only one column. Got it? And then we need to group how many groups we do we want. So again, one of the limitation is I need to hard code the value or have to calculate everything in the first place and then have to recalculate the other things. So that's a problem with table dot partition function. But here we don't have that limitation because by default we know there are going to be only 12 months instead of so many functions, so many months, right? So here we know universally there will be only 12 months unless tomorrow someone get up and say, okay, from now there will be more months or few months. So for now we are good to go with our assumptions of 12 months, right? And then the hash function. So what does hash function does is it will give you an idea how to bifurcate. Got it? How to bifurcate the table into groups. That's the only meaning for which hash function can be used. So let me tell you how I am going to do it. So table.partition, my earlier was source and now mcode will start. Got it? So let me see. So source is there, and then what is my column name? That is simply the date, right? And then I am going here, and how many groups I want. So I am going for 12 groups. Got it? Because there are 12 months, and then I can simply use it as hash function. So simply I can use date month, and that's all. You can see here I have got 12 groups, right? Because there are 12. Got it? And what happens if I do it just say 6? So you can see here there will be 6 months. Got it? But if I go here, you can check out. Let me drop it more. Okay, it is not showing properly. Let me see. Yeah, 7 months. Just see, this group has contained both 7 and 1, right? That is July and January. So that's a problem. It haphazardly arranges partition the table. So what I'm going to do is, for our simple, we know we need to bifurcate into 12 groups. So I am doing that. And now because you can see here earlier we have got only 10 months. So here we don't have June month and the November month. So what I'm going to do is, because we have got here empty tables as well, you can see above one by one. Yeah. So this is an empty table. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete it out, right? You can say I can remove it. So what am I going to do? Using the list select function, and then each node and table is empty. That is. So you can see here, after using this approach, you can check out. I have only 10 data only here, but it 10 tables here. So that is, I've selected, and then what can I do here? Okay, by the way, if you want to practice, you can download the files that is in the description. So you can download the files. I've attached both my practice file and the start file and the completed file. So if you want to practice, you can go along with me. Gotcha. So you can see here, I have removed my empty tables, and then what can I do is I just need the month name and that is only right. The month name and the total cells. So what can I do? List transform, and then I am going to create a record here. So what can I do here? If you see here, I wanted the month, right? And if you see, my first value in the table is there. So instead of going here, let me do this way. So you can see here, my first value in the table is a date, right? So what can I do? Let me name it as a table. And then I'm going here and then selecting table first value. Got it? So what this function will do is it will select the first most value here only. Got it? Not the first record or anything, but the first value. So I'm gonna select that, and you can see I've selected this date. So now what can I do? I can use the date to date time because it is in date time format. So date time to month. Okay, wait a second. Date time to text. So now what can I do? MMM. So that's the format, the way we use text function in Excel. Yeah, exactly, Sairam sir. So that's why. Now you can see I've got the December name, right? So what can I do here? I can create a record here, and then let's say I'm going to write it as month. Got it? So my first record, wait a second. So you can see I've got my month part. And now what can I do here? I can come here and write total sales. So equals to, that is my table, right? So this is my table. And then what can I do? I am selecting the sales column, and you can see the moment I click sales, it has listed all the sales part. And then finally coming here, list sum, and that's it. You can see I've got my total here, right? So now I can copy paste here, list transform, and then I am going to start with the each operator. Got it? Because I have started with the each operator, now the underscore holds the table part. So I am changing my table part here with underscore, and that's it. It is a shortened format, right? So you can now see here, I've got 12 records here. That contains month and total sales part, right? Now all I can do is table from records because it is a list of records, right? So table from records, and you can check out here. So this is the way you can quickly generate the report. And then let's see what is the January part, 164500. And that's what we got in the first try, right? But again, the limitation comes here. That is, you can see the months are not properly sorted. They are sorted in a way, but table dot partition functions work in a bit odd way. It will remove the last row that the last group it differentiates. It generally puts on the top row. Got it? So that's kind of weird it out. But yeah, we will sort it out, and I will share you one more trick. The way we sorted here, right? You can see the way we have sorted. It was a long process. So what we can do? So I will tell you in a bit. And before going here, yeah. So we were here, right? So it was transformed, and here we made the table. But you can see one thing here. Here we have got our data with you can say data types here, right? So even you can, what happens if the data is multiple years? You can multiply with two, right? So in that case, that's why table dot partition I generally don't use, because you need to provide either a fixed value, or you have to calculate the whole data set and again do crazy things with it. That's why I generally avoid table dot partition function, because I have to hard code the value. So that's the problem here. So you can see I can replace it here with currency type, and that's how you can see I've got the data types, right? So here we can simply again use, here you can see the optional parameter, that is columns as any, right? So I am going to type table, and then simply going to use my month as text format, and you can say total sales as currency type. So you can see here I've got the data types, right? Now the only problem that is we need to sort it out. So how can we do it? So before going there, let me show you one more trick. So I'm going to add column so that we have got the idea of what I'm going to do. So month name, and writing in text format, right? So we have got it this way, right? And now we can come here, and you can see if I do this way, date from, you can see it has converted us into dates. Got it? So months can be quickly converted to dates. Now you can sort it this way, but there is an idea. So if you see the table sort function, you can see, let me remove this much portion. Right. You can see here the moment I do, it says comparison criteria is any. Got it? So that's the feature we can use. So I am going to do this way, each date from month, and that's it. So the month will convert first into the date format, and then it will sort it out, right? And then you can see I've sorted my months quickly and arranged my data. So this is one of the ways you can use table.partition function. Again, I will say the limitation on that function is because we need to provide the harder coded values here, or otherwise I will show you one trick what you can do is, but I will say it's not much useful in a way. So you can see here the source part, and then date part, and then I need to figure it out this way. Let's transform date month, right? And then you can say the list distinct. Got it? So this is the way we have selected the proper groups, and then I want to count them. Got it? So this is one of the long ways you can do. And that's why I don't like it. The reason being, if I have to calculate this whole process, why shouldn't I calculate here one by one? Got it? So that's one of the limitation because of which I generally don't prefer table.partition function other than when I see, okay, I've got universal data bifurcation and all kind of things. You can say if the weekdays, or you can say quarters, or 1 year has got 12 months. So this is how you can do that. Got it? So that's the way you can see we have done this part as well. We have got this much. So before moving forward and showing my main trick there about how, because you will ask again, Aditya, just see, we have cleared this much part, right? It has got like 6 or 7 steps, and here you have used like again 6 steps. Got it? So for one step I have to do all those geeky stuff and all these kind of things. Instead, can't I just simply mouse click and click? Got it? So that's the issue, right? Because we haven't improved much in these 2 steps. So before moving forward and showing my main trick for today, what can we do is just let me tell you the whole concept of group by first, because I'm going to use the table.group by function. So if you see here, table.group by, the way we have used here, got it? So you can see here, by far it has used the first parameter, which was the previous value. Give me a second, I will mark them. So you can see this was the first parameter, this was the second parameter, which was the category part, and this wall part. This wall part was the third parameter. Got it? But if we see the documentation part, you can see here it has got 5 parameters: table, key, aggregation, group kind, and comparer function. We are going to use this much part because if you see, value.comparer is again a comparer function. But before that, I will show you few more things. So that's what we can use, right? So group kind has got 2 parts: group kind global and group kind local, because we are going to use the whole thing, right? So that's why I'm going to go with the group kind global only, not the group kind local, because I'm not going to sort the data first. So you can see that's how we can leverage the fifth optional parameter. So let's go. What we can do. You can see this is one of my data set. Got it? So here we are going to generally group the data. So if I'm going to do that, table group, and first what it will do is customer, and then let's say I'm going for all data, each underscore, and that's it. Now you can see my whole data set has been grouped with 3 customers, and you can say Harry has got his own table, Hermione has got his her own table, and then Ron has got his own table. Got it? So that's the thing, right? But again, we have used only 3 parameters. First parameter, previous step, or the step, the table we want to group, then the column header, the key part, and then the aggregation part. Got it? Let me group it one. So how can we write this function wall in explicitly way? So that's what we are going to figure it out. But it behind the scenes what this function is doing. So let me do this way. So what this function is doing is it is going for the global version. So group kind, global part. You'll see my results haven't changed. If I have done here local, you can see it has gripped the data. Got it? In not a way, but yeah, what it does is you can see here, because Harry is coming again here. Got it? So first it groups this much, then it groups Hermione, and then it finds okay, Harry has come again. So it won't globally group the data. Instead, what it will do is it will group Harry first this group and then Harry again this group. You can see here the moment I do that. So, got it? Harry has again come. So that's what we don't need, right? Because we want to group our data globally. Got it? And that's where come the next part here. Comparer. Comparer, you can see we have got normally 4 functions. And by default, group by functions use comparer.ordinal. So let me tell you what I mean. So if I replace Harry with normal case, you will see here my data has grouped this way. Got it? Because it is case sensitive data. Now it is grouping the data in case sensitive format. So that what you will see. But if I use here ignore ordinal case, you can see it has grouped all the data, right? Harry has got both. So that's what it normally doesn't use. So what we are going to use it, we are going to use ordinal case only. So you can see here, right? This is the way we have got. And let's discuss more about ordinal here, comparer dot ordinal. So you can see here, by default, what comparer dot ordinal does is it will value two values. So let's say I am writing A and I am writing A. Because these are two values and they are equal, what it will do is it will give me 0. Got it? So because they both are equal, you can see I've got 0, right? But the moment I do this way, A part, it has got -1. Yeah. And if I do this way, so it has gone 1. Got it? Why this reason? Because if you see here, let me do this way. A and character code, character to number. You will see A has got 97, right? In a way, A is greater than A. Let me tell you this way. A is greater than A. So it will say, yeah, that is true. Got it? So compared function works in that way because it will identify if this value, the first value is greater than the second value. So it will give 1. And if the second value is greater than first, then it will give us -1. Got it? So what happens is it is asking for two values, x and y. In a way, they are simply value 1 and value 2. That's the thing. And the thing here is normally x and y work, here the value 1 and value 2 works on text values and not normally on numbers. That's the only thing. So for numbers, what we can do? For numbers, we have got again a function that is doesn't normally comes. Yeah. So if you see here, if I type comparer, you can see here what happens is, let me zoom it. Comparer equals, so these four functions come and they form a family. The only thing is one of the function is part of the family but has now parted ways. You can say that way. So you can see here, if I just write only compare, you can see here value dot compare comes here, right? And if I type value dot compare, you can see now it again does the same thing. -1 if the value is less than 1 for value greater than, and 0 when the value is 0. Got it? So that's the thing. So in a way, both of the functions work same way. The only difference being value dot comparer accumulates everything. It you can type your values, you can type your numbers and everything. So that's what we are going to do. The reason being, you can see it will ask me to convert them into numbers. Got it? So that's what I am going to do. So what can I do here is, let me write here table group, right? And instead I will make it this way. So that is my second parameter. And then what I'm going to do is, let's say for the time being, I am writing it all data, right? And then each under operator. And because here I will be using group kind global, then I can use group kind global, or simply because it is an enumeration. And if you have, might have joined the Sunday gaming learning, we have discussed there. So this value is again 1 here by default. Got it? So you can use either 1 or directly group kind global, right? And then I am going to use the function. So I normally cannot use the function directly, right? So instead, what I'm going to do, because it will ask for two values, right? So I am writing value 1 and value 2. And these are the two parameters it generally accepts. Got it? And then what can we do is value dot comparer, compare function. And then I am going to write the date month of the value 1 and date month of the value 2. And that's it. My function is ready to go. And you can see here, just don't focus on this much part, but you can see here now. Let me come here because this is the third month, right? So you can see it is bifurcated into the month part, and that all belongs to March only and nothing else. So that's the thing. Got it? So that's what you can see here. I've got 10 months, and the best part here you will see in few seconds. Got it? So now what can I do here? Instead of all data which we have seen here, now I can go for the month part, month name, and then simply let's say table first value. Or if you feel you are not comfortable with this or the date part is in the second column, what you can do is you can use this one, list minimum, and then the date part. Got it? And let me put the each operator first. And now what can I do here? The list minimum part, and you can see here I have got the first date of the month. Got it? Because I always had the first date here. That's the reason. Otherwise it will throw you some other value. Not a problem, we just wanted the month part. Got it? So what we can do here, date time to text, and then simply I'm going for month part, right? And instead of going this way, let me do this much so that we are clear what we are doing, right? One second. Let me check where I made mistake. Okay, I have to edit here. Yeah. So you can see here I've got my month name, right? And then we can use the third optional parameter in the aggregation, that is type text. We can use the type here as well. So I have used my type part, and now just see the beautiful picture here. My months are already sorted. So that's one of the most powerful feature is you don't have to use the sort function again, because it will properly sort your data if you are just calculating those values. Got it? So that's the thing. And now I'm going to add the second part, that is getting the sales, that is total sales. I can come here, each, list sum, and here my sales part, and that is my currency type. Yeah, let me remove this much. Total sales. I've used it properly, right? Let me see where I made mistake. Okay, the comma part here. Yeah, you can see now I've got my month, total sales, and these are only two steps. And either we can directly remove this much column, or simply we can use the projection type, the double square brackets. So what we can do here, the date, not the date part, the month part, and the total sales part, right? I've got everything in ready in just two steps, right? So that's how you can do so many crazy things with the value.comparer function. Because here I will tell you why I have used everything here. Why value.compare? The reason being here, I don't need this key part again. Got it? So that's the thing. If I have needed this key part again, then I might not have used the table.comparer thing. That's the whole idea. Got it? So that's the idea here, because I wanted to fetch the month's name and then the total sales. Got it? I didn't want to calculate the date part here again. That's where we can leverage group by function, group function, table.group function, and the fifth parameter properly. And this is how we can do so many things, right? Instead of figuring out the month part here and then extracting everything and everything here, we can simply have used this value.comparer function. And if you see here the omids challenge, you can see here I didn't want the date part, right? What I simply wanted was the first value of that particular month, the first transaction of that particular month. So that is there is nothing key here, right? So what I did here, simply if you can understand it here, I've again made it the date part, and then simply because I don't need the date part there, I simply selected the minimum value, and that's all. You can say that's what I did there and nothing else. So that's the main part here with value.comparer function, and you can see you can go with the cheat sheet and everything. You can download and practice. And if you feel like I should come up with more such tips and tricks, then definitely you can write on LinkedIn or comment, and you can even write on my directly DM me. That's the thing. And in future, I might explore more about value.compare function in the Sunday gaming learning, and we will see more there. Got it? So I hope you have learned so many things. Got it? So that was the most part. Wow, Nelson is here. So I hope Nelson you have understood how we can use value.comparer function, and now you can learn more from my solutions and everything. Great. Then I will end the live stream today, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Great then. Thank you everyone, and I will publish it, and let's hope so. Wow. Sami was also here. Great. Bye bye everyone. Next time I will figure it out and add more camera, but there were just too many buttons here and there, so I was getting terrified because of it. And first time it was, so I hope it went well and the audio was proper and everything, and you could have seen everything. All right. So I hope you comment and everything. Until then, enjoy guys. Have a great fun and have great weekend. I will end the stream now.